The Maestro, after a life of struggle for music and musicians in Brazil. After 11 years as a professor and conductor in residence at Yale University. After creating the São Paulo Theater and so many orchestras in Brazil. After directing music festival for years under the Tanglewood model, Eleazar de Carvalho left us to conduct the Orchestra of Angels. In the small town of Itu, São Paulo, Brazil, famous for big things and colonial churches, the conductor left a musical legacy for the Ituanos through the Festival of the Arts in this town for many years. Having lost their admired conductor, a group of music lovers decided to found a music school holding his name. There was born, in the year 2000, the ASSATEMEC, the Association of Friends of the Theater and School of Music Eleazar de Carvalho. But the town asked for a theater, as there were none. A theater and a school were then built, opened in 2005, without any government funds, only through donations. The school is dedicated to professional music education, totally free, of children from low-income families from 7 years old up to university level. It started with 12 students and 6 donated violins. Our focus is the training of the orchestra musician as a professional option, so after the first few months, the student is already part of the beginner's orchestra. The student receives classes in music theory, practical lessons in violin, viola, cello, and double bass. Depending on the musical progress, the student moves to the intermediate orchestra and chamber groups, within a more sophisticated technical evolution. We started with group classes using the all 4-string method and Suzuki method. We encourage students to continue their studies in a university education, but there are dozens of them who already work as a professional musician, spread across Brazil right after having left the ASSATEMEC. In 2019, we had 112 students and an instrumental collection of 98 units. The instruments are lent to the students for up to 2 years, as most families do not have the means to acquire it. There were then an average of 24 performances per year and 12 didactic concerts for municipal elementary schools. 2020, the pandemic. In March, all schools were closed. In April, we started online classes because our concern was to make sure not to lose students who had already benefited from 2, 3, and 4 years educational and financial investments. In September, we returned to face-to-face rehearsals and classes with 2 students per teacher and following all health protocols. In December, we presented 6 concerts with a limited audience. Like most NGOs worldwide, we now find ourselves lacking the resources to continue our work. But as always, we believe that a solution will come, as we are doing the right thing. Therefore, we pursue the fight. There is no other alternative. In this year, 2021, we will be developing a new project called the Year of Brazil. Brazilian composers will be prioritized with symphonic concerts accompanied by projections on the Amazon forest and its conservation. There will also be a program of popular themes and arrangements made for the orchestra. We count on the support of the music community for the realization of this project and the continuity of the institution, orchestras, and school. This will allow us to continue giving those talented kids some career option where there are very few, breaking the vicious circle of poverty and ignorance.